Viewers and subscribers, welcome back to the channel. You don't know it's a boy SAE. Bless upon yourself and thank you all for tuning into this one. So my peeps, what I really want to touch on today, the West Indies 4-day championship is currently underway, and I haven't really been updating you guys, but based on what I'm seeing some wonderful performance with the bat and also with the ball. But we're here to really just give you the best potential 16 to 17 players who could make a potential test team if they consistently perform like the way they are doing now. But if it's the first time on the channel, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button and turn on the post notification bell to be the first to alerted whenever a new video is uploaded. So my people, I'm sure you guys have been informed or been watching the Super 50 and you've seen that 100 is churning out. The bowlers are also on fire, especially Jaden Seals, the Gudakish Moti, the very summer Pamal. If we talk about the batting, you have to go with Kirk McKenzie, the John Campbell, the Jade Gooley, I think Amir Django, Denver, Snell Ambris, so Odin Simic with a 50 as well, Glenn, Javel Glenn. You have a lot of people, guys, really putting in the effort, putting in the work. Kevin Wickham scoring 100. So you see, I'm happy to see this progress so far from the West Indies players are in the local farm because none of these big players are in that the test team we're talking, but these players, if they can consistently perform the way they are doing, then I think it's a possibility that they might get called up to the test team. A few of them, not all, because West Indies operate, and but based on the new system that I've saw implemented, once you perform and consistently, then you're bound to get picked. But my peeps, if it's the first time on the channel, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button and turn on the post notification bell to be the first alerted whenever a new video is uploaded. And my people, do the right thing. So I'm just gonna give you a list, guys. I just want to hear your honest opinion on this situation. You understand? Because it's happy feeling as a West Indian. Locally, the team is performing well. Local teams, so we have something to proud of. The Barbados and and Jamaica are currently battling right about now. So that game. I haven't seen the result as yet, but it's in the balance in terms of survival and so forth. So they might end up with a draw, but based on when this video was edited, I think they might end up with a draw. But I'm happy to really be able to say I can be pleased, I can smile about what I'm seeing from the guys. It's been a while since the guys have heard me commentating on West Indies cricket because I needed some time, to really get a hold of myself because I'm too emotional, when it comes on to West Indies cricket. So I take a little break here and then to really clear my head and just get back and track. Now I'm back, to continue the work and West Indies cricket, the cricket we love the most. So we just have to just continue doing the work and let the fans know much. But let's hear the team that I think right now just roughly jog down a team, guys, that I think can really be a potential West Indies test squad. Kirk McKenzie, he has scored double hundred so far, 200 so far. John Campbell as well has scored 100 and I think a 96. So these two are the most prominent pair in the opening stand. If you're talking about currently what's going on, we are Amir Django and those guys, but these guys are the two openers that I see fighting for a position to open in the West Indies test team. You also have Craig Brathwaite who have scored 100 as well. 176, I think he's the highest run scorer with in terms of one time score, like a 176. You understand? I think Kirk get a 135, 114, something like that, the John Campbell. But if you're talking about individual highest score, Kirk, I think Craig Brathwaite, the captain, but he took a former captain, guys, but I think he took a lot of ball to that. So, batting slow, that guys, no improvement, I think he bring up his 35 first class 100, but I think he need to improve his batting in terms of the speed and way he score runs and but it's test cricket, so we can't ask for more. But that's the same thing where he was dropped inconsistently and slow batting. But let's continue. So he in the team as well, look guys. But remember, this team is not in order. It's just a jog down team that I think I just roughly just wrote off the top of my head. You understand? So see with me, understand? Jaden Seals, he's been doing wonderful with the ball. Just watch a little highlight of him bowling to Java to Jeremiah Lewis, and I think the ball hit him and he kicked away the helmet, something like that, and that match had to be abandoned because the surface was not offering anything for the batters, just bowlers and inconsistent bunks. Everything was, people were just getting injured. I think three players got injured and had to rush off the field. So that's a game where abandoned. So draw points there. Gulakish Moti been bowling well. He's been spinning Guyana to victory. So wonderful from him. We also have Amir Django batting extremely well. I think he scored 100 recently. So he's looking wonderful, and he's a part of the test team already, but consistently will keep him there. Right. So where was I? Amir Django, that's five now, right? Six. Kevin Wickham, the young Kevin Wickham, has been showing his potential and his talent, and now he's scoring runs. So it's good for the West Indies going forward. The youngsters, taking charge. I like this young man. He has been proving over the time that he deserves to be looked at or deserves to for a spot in the West Indies team. He can bowl, but keep everything he can do. So he's a good addition to the West Indies roster if he ever get the opportunity. Carrier, yeah, man, people, he's been doing well with the ball as well. Left arm spinner, typically finger spinner, he's in good touch as well with the ball. Sunil Ambris has also been scoring runs. I don't know if he has retired or not. I can't know much information about him, but it's been a while since I saw him in West Indies colours. Sunil Ambris, so hopefully he can rewrite his book and book himself back a place in the West Indies squad. Where was I? Craig Brathwaite. He scored a 176. That's what, nine. Craig Brathwaite scored 176 the last match. So his team is in good. His team, he's the captain. He's in good touch, and as I said, he just need to score a little bit faster, in my opinion. That's just my opinion. I understand, but it's test match. I'm gonna say it's test match. So, right. So we have Kyle Mayers. I think the back end in the middle phase. I think he did something special. Scoring some quick runs there, help his team. O'Shane Thomas been bowling well. He's been picking up a couple wickets here and there, So classify him as been doing well with the ball. I want him to be consistent because he should have been further along. Similar to he should have been in the situation where Alzar Josephine, he should have been neck and neck in terms of achievement, but consistent is key, and if you don't put in your work, you won't get rewards. Right? 12, I think. Very semi Pamar. He's been doing well with the ball, but it's unlikely that he will be selected again because we have Guda Kishimoto, Carrier, and those guys are pushing him out of the team. So, but his door is still open for him once he's fit and he's putting in the good performances. So, can't say much about it. 13, Odin Simit. His finishing touch is really good. I think he scored a 54 the last match. He's coming into his own right now as a pure all-rounder for West Indies and Jamaica Scorpion. Pete Salman, another bowler, has been bowling well. I think he's picked up 4 wickets recently. 4 for 104, I think, or something like that. Then you have Mark Wino mainly picking up early wickets in the competition, and also Kenneth Denver. Did I mention Ganguly? Something like he's supposed to be a part of this squad as well. And among other players, guys, I'm not going to get every player. I'm just looking at the top performance. You understand? But leave your honest stars, don't be my people. That's just a team I came up with. You understand? So big up on yourself.